Does the higher the temperature of the air in an oven affect the speed a cake will bake? I believe it would. So let's say our hypothesis would be if we increase the temperature, then the cake will bake faster. The independent variable there, the if part of that is if I increase the temperature of the oven. So the independent variable would be the temperature of the oven. What is the temperature of the oven? The then part is, let's see, then the cake will bake faster. Well, the then would be the dependent variable. It's the end result would be how fast does the cake bake. If you were going to have a control group in this, again, it's under normal conditions. You could bake it under what it recommends, if it says 375 on the package. Or another thing you can always do for a control group is remove the independent variable altogether. Just put it in the oven and don't cut the temperature on. And that will give you a comparison. Obviously, it's not going to bake at all if you do that. But it would give you a comparison with the experimental groups. If you have one oven set at 100 degrees and one at 200 degrees and 300 degrees and 400 degrees and 500 degrees, to see how quickly they bake, and if you get a pattern there of as you increase the temperatures of the cake baking faster. The constants, you want everything else to be the same that's not the temperature of the oven. And so you'd want to use the same cake mix, do it in the same kitchen, have the same chef doing it perhaps, the same, if possible, cook it the same time of day. Who knows? But if you can do it, keep everything the same that you possibly can to isolate that one thing that's you're trying to see makes a difference, because there can be other factors in there. Cook it in the same oven, obviously, because different brands of ovens, what may be 400 degrees on one oven might not be exactly 400 on another oven. They're pretty close usually, but who knows? Use the same exact oven if you can. So again, the independent variable would be the temperature of the oven, and then the dependent variable would be how fast does it bake. And we're trying to keep anything else from influencing how fast does it bake other than that temperature, and we want to isolate that one variable, that independent variable, and that's why we want to use the constants.